Hello, my name is Bella, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 different types of trees or 3 trees. Very easy way for you to start to paint them. So I'm just going to show you the part of the trees, okay? So first thing you're going to do, I'm just going to get a little bit just showing you here before I get anything. I just have simple colors because I just want to show you a little bit of a technique. So first thing I'm going to do is just to make the trunk here. And a little bit of just a little bit of the tree and the trunk and the branches for you to have an idea. And the first one I'm going to show you, it's going to be with the brush. This is just a flat brush you can use. You're going to be using the side of your brush here. It doesn't need to be a big brush. You just need to get a flat brush to do that. And I'm going to mix colors. So just getting a little bit of green there together. And then with the side of your brush, I'm just going to start to dab and make my trees to look a little bit more organic. It's easy to think when we think of a tree on the really cartoon-ish type of a tree. And this is more like if you are painting landscape and you want to make more organic and a little bit more realistic. It's not really realistic completely, but a little bit more. And what I'm doing, I'm just dabbing pretty delicate and to mimic foliage. And you can even go inside a little bit of the tree there, get other colors. That way it will look even more realistic. And of course you're going to spend some time. I'm just going very fast here to show you a little bit of how I go with those. And you can also work on your trunk over here and to look very nice and pretty. But basically you're just making a very simple foliage on your tree. And like I said, you can make a fall tree, you can make different colors, okay? So then the second one, just cleaning here a little bit. Happy Friday, everyone. All right, so I'm going to go to the second one. The second one I'm just going to put over here on the center. They all going to kind of look alike, but I just want to make sure I tell you guys how to get them in different ways. So I'm doing the same thing. The principle is pretty much the same, just the technique is different. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to use let me get here. What am I using now? Okay, I'm going to use cotton swabs. So with cotton swabs, I'm just gonna get some. You don't need to get many. This is a very small tree. I'm just putting some rubber band around to hold them up. And then with the same principle, I'm just gonna go make sure they have the same type of a height. And then going over here, making my green. And then you're going to be doing the dabbing. And you can see, because they are circular, it's going to be a little bit different, but it can be lovely too. You can definitely explore colors, amount of cotton swabs. This is just, like I said, just an easy tip, but you can explore a lot on this, okay? Even different types of trees. Maybe that's something I should do in the next videos. And the thing I'm doing is just going up and down delicately to get different types of pressure there. And you can definitely explore. It's interesting because a lot of people love to do trees, and kids also like to do trees. So that's something you can do as a family or by yourself, or even doing on your own art. So I know it's simple, but you can explore and do amazing things with this. And forms, okay? So I'm going to do the third one. So I'm just going to draw the third one here. Of course, they don't look alike because it's just easy sometimes to go differently on them. But the purpose right now, it's not for them to really look pretty or not. It's just for you to get the technique and try at home and try to do before, just to make sure you get this right. Okay, so now I have over here different types of I forgot the name of this, I guess. Yeah, forgot their name. Okay, this is really live. But this is a C1, and this is the main made. Okay, you can see they are very different, and they have different forms and even shapes, because this one is the C ones. A sponge. Okay, thank you, Sabrina. I really forgot the name of them. For some reason, I was like, what is the name of this? Thank you. So they are, I'm going to use the natural ones, because the natural ones, you can actually get a lot of different types of ways to do this, because they even have forms. I didn't make this. This was bought it this way. This one I cut it because it was too big. But we can use, and then you can just try to fold them. And this one is a little bit more difficult to do it because they are man-made, and they don't have the same beautiful things. This little things they have here, and it's just much better to paint. And you can do murals, you can do a lot of different types of paintings at home or in your wall. And I have done so many, so I don't know why I forgot it was a sponge, but anyway, thank you. So I'm going to do the same principle, but now what I'm going to do, I'm just holding them a little bit this way. And it's better to try a little bit before, because sometimes you never know what's going to happen once you mix them like this. I like to mix colors because the greens are much prettier once you mix them. And it's the same principle. And one thing I think is very important when you're starting painting, it's to understand the pressure you're going to be using with your hands. And I know if you do with the brush, you'll be like, oh, but I know what I'm doing with the brush. But you can control your hand. If you can control your hand doing with other materials, it's definitely great for you to learn how to control the pressure later with brushes or any other supplies you're going to be using. Because you can tell how heavy it is, or if you want to do super light. And you can see they are very different. Even like we are doing the same things, it's almost the same trees because they are not, but you can tell how different it is because I'm using different types of supplies to do, not supplies, but like materials to get there. So this is just for you to understand. You can definitely explore doing different things to get in the same type of a tree. Also, it's good for you to, for example, if you're going to be using a background first, once you do something, of course you're going to do the background first. Please do, because you cannot do a background after you do this. It's going to be much harder. It's not going to be perfect, and it's going to damage what you did, and then you have to do it again. But it's important for you to know the technique and understanding what you can do in one canvas or paper or any other, even wood. Okay. Just want to say I'm going to continue painting here just because now I feel I want to finish. But just for you to know, it's coming up. We are going to be opening the Art Club Online. It's going to be opening the membership again. And if you want to learn about us and learn what we do and how we do, we have a waiting list. And with this waiting list, you can get in there and we can explain to you and give you a bunch of tips. And that way you're also going to learn more of how we work, if it is for you, and all those things, okay? I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you again for watching. And I'll hope to be able to talk with you or see you very soon. Thank you so much.